Gentlemen, listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal is going to shake you awake. Imagine being 50, 60, even 70 years old and waking up tomorrow morning with the kind of power you thought belonged to a younger man. Imagine rolling out of bed and realizing your body responded before your mind even caught up, like it used to decades ago. And imagine this happening not from a pill, not from a painful injection, not from something that empties your wallet every weekend, but from a simple drink you prepared before bed. I know that sounds too easy, too good to be true, but stay with me, because I've seen this drink transform men who thought their best years were behind them. What you put in your glass tonight could decide whether tomorrow morning feels like defeat or like resurrection. You know that feeling when you lie there in the darkness, your partner sleeping beside you, and you reach down almost afraid to check? You're hoping for strength, for proof that the man you were is still alive. But too often all you feel is silence. So you roll over, pretend you're not bothered, and bury it deep. But the truth is, it cuts. Have you ever wanted closeness but pulled away because you feared your body wouldn't cooperate? Have you ever stared at the ceiling and whispered to yourself, "Is this it? Am I done?" That quiet shame doesn't just stay in the bedroom. It leaks into your marriage, your work, your friendships, even the way you carry yourself when you walk into a room. Confidence fades, isolation grows, and deep down, you wonder if decline is inevitable. But here's what no one tells you. Decline is not destiny. The issue isn't age itself. The issue is circulation. Erections are blood, nothing more and nothing less. When blood can't flow, strength can't show. The hidden truth, the one most men never hear, is called endothelial dysfunction. That's when the inner lining of your blood vessels gets damaged and stops producing nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is the molecule that tells your vessels to open up like a green traffic light. Without it, blood flow is trapped behind a red signal. And here's what the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know. Pills don't fix this. They just force a temporary rush, like police cars pushing through traffic. But the jam is still there, waiting. Urologists see this every day, but they don't always talk about it, because writing prescriptions is faster than explaining biology. Yet the truth is clear. Fix the lining, restore nitric oxide, and blood flows like it did when you were 25. Now here's where it gets exciting. At night, your body enters repair mode. Cells regenerate, hormones balance, tissues restore. But if your vessels are stiff and inflamed, that repair never reaches your most vital pathways. That's why so many men wake up flat. The body wanted to repair, but it didn't have the tools. That's where the drink comes in. A glass of tart cherry juice combined with 3 to 6 grams of L-citrulline before bed creates a powerful chain reaction while you sleep. L-citrulline is an amino acid, a building block of protein, that converts into arginine in your kidneys. That arginine is then used to produce nitric oxide, the green light for blood flow. Tart cherry juice, on the other hand, floods your system with antioxidants that scrub away oxidative stress, the rust inside your pipes, and it delivers natural melatonin to deepen your sleep so the repair goes deeper. Gentlemen, here's what I need you to understand. This is not a gimmick. This is fuel. This is like giving construction workers the materials they need to fix the highway overnight. By morning, traffic flows freely again. So what's the protocol? Let me be completely honest with you. 30 minutes before bed, pour yourself a glass of tart cherry juice, about 8 ounces. Stir in a scoop of L-citrulline powder, around 3 grams to start, working up to 6 as your body adapts. Drink it slowly. Don't rush. As you sleep, the citrulline converts to arginine, nitric oxide levels rise, and the cherry juice reduces inflammation, while guiding you into deeper rest. You wake up not just refreshed, but primed. And here's what most men don't know. When you repeat this night after night, your vessels don't just perform better temporarily, they actually retrain. Endothelial cells relearn to release nitric oxide. Nerves relearn to fire signals. Erections stop being forced and start being natural again. Pills give you a rented night. This drink gives you your mornings back. Now, you might be asking, but is this safe? Stay with me here because this is critical. L-citrulline is found naturally in watermelon. Cherry juice is fruit. Both are safe for most men when taken as described. Of course, let me be crystal clear. This is general information, not medical advice. Always consult your doctor before starting new routines, especially if you take medication or have health conditions. But compared to pharmaceuticals with side effects like headaches, blurred vision, or even dangerous drops in blood pressure, this is gentle, natural, and works with your biology instead of against it. Think of it this way. Would you rather slap duct tape on a leaking pipe or actually smooth the lining so the water flows strong forever? That's the difference. Now let me break down the science in a way that makes sense. Think of your circulatory system as a vast highway network. Every erection is a rush-hour surge of traffic. But when the highway is filled with potholes, rust, and blockages, traffic crawls. Nitric oxide is the traffic signal that controls the flow. Without it, everything jams. Citrulline is the fuel that powers those signals. Cherry juice is the repair crew patching potholes and clearing debris. Together, they turn a clogged, frustrating commute into an open freeway at sunrise. And here's another aha moment. Cherry juice lowers something called oxidative stress, which is essentially cellular rust. Less rust equals smoother pipes. The smoother the pipes, the easier it is for nitric oxide to open them up. Gentlemen, this is why urologists are quietly recommending this. It's not a hack, it's biology, restored. But here's where it gets even better. Add amplifiers, and the results multiply. Hydration is the first. Blood is mostly water, and if you're dehydrated, circulation thickens like sludge. Drink water with your morning citrulline for maximum effect. Sleep consistency is the second. Going to bed at the same time every night amplifies melatonin's repair effect from cherry juice. Exercise is the third. Strength training twice a week pumps blood through vessels like flushing a hose and raises testosterone, which is fuel for libido. Nutrition is the fourth. Foods like beets, spinach, and watermelon provide natural nitrates that boost nitric oxide. And the fifth amplifier is breathing. 10 deep belly breaths before bed flood your blood with oxygen, supercharging nitric oxide pathways. Gentlemen, most men miss these steps, but when you stack them with the bedtime drink, results arrive faster, stay longer, and transform not just performance, but your entire physiology. Let me share 2 stories that prove this isn't theory. It's real life. David, age 63, came to me defeated. He had avoided intimacy with his wife for over a year because pills gave him pounding headaches. He was tired of feeling like a patient instead of a partner. He started the drink every night. Week 1, his sleep improved. Week 2, he woke up with stirrings he hadn't felt in years. By week 5, he surprised his wife one morning, and she told him through tears, "I feel like I have you back." David told me, it wasn't just the erection. It was the laughter, the closeness, the spark I thought was gone forever. That's what this is about. The second story is George, 71, a retired firefighter. He felt his masculinity slipping away. He told me, "I thought my days of intimacy were over." Pills scared him, surgery was out of the question, and he had resigned himself to decline. But he gave the drink a try. 3 weeks later, he felt stronger mornings. By 2 months, he was confident again. He started lifting weights, traveling with his wife, even coaching his grandson's baseball team. He looked at me and said, "This isn't just about sex. This is about being alive again. That's transformation. That's legacy. That's proof." So let's set expectations, honestly. In the first 1 to 2 weeks, you may notice deeper sleep, more vivid dreams, and the first signs of morning strength. By weeks 3 to 4, erections become stronger, more consistent. By 2 to 3 months, most men report full restoration of confidence, intimacy, and vitality. The secret isn't perfection, it's consistency. Miss a night, just pick it back up. And remember the disclaimer. This is general information, not medical advice. Always consult your doctor before starting new routines, especially if you take medication or have health conditions. Gentlemen, this is not magic. This is biology healing itself. But here's the bigger truth. This isn't just about fixing a problem. This is about claiming your birthright as a man. Society tells you that after 50, you're supposed to fade. That energy, intimacy, vitality belong to the young. That your role is to sit quietly on the sidelines. But here's what no one tells you. Your body is designed to regenerate. Blood vessels regrow, nerves reawaken. Hormones rebalance. You are not destined for decline. You are built for renewal. Imagine walking into a room with your shoulders back, not because of ego, but because you know your body still responds. Imagine looking at your partner and knowing you can connect deeply, confidently, powerfully. Imagine teaching your grandson not just with words, but with presence, showing him that strength doesn't fade. It matures. Gentlemen, you are not too old to feel young again. So here's my direct challenge. Order L-citrulline today. Pick up tart cherry juice tonight. Mix them before bed. Talk to your doctor tomorrow. Give yourself 30 days, just 1 month of consistency, and see what happens. Don't do it for me. Don't do it even just for your partner. Do it for yourself, for the man inside who refuses to accept decline. Drop a comment if you're starting this journey. Let's build a brotherhood of men who reject decline and reclaim destiny. Gentlemen, the next chapter of your life doesn't begin when society tells you it should. It begins the moment you raise a glass before bed and decide you are not done yet.